What's going on, everybody? This is Aaron. I'm here with Jill.
Hello.
Happy Friday. You can see I'm representing the Burbstock shirt from last year. That must mean it's time to do what? The Burbstock song drawing.
It's that time.
All right, so this year's theme is Burbstock International, which means there's going to be a worldly flair to all aspects of Burbstock, including the drinks that you can order, including the decorations, the food, all that kind of stuff. But of course, Burbstock was founded about the music, and that is what we're here to settle on tonight. Thank you for all of the nominations for songs that had a city, a state, a country, or a continent in their title. We had quite a few submissions.
Yeah.
Polls are now closed. We have our nominees, and we're going to find out who's going to get them. So first, let's acknowledge the songs. We actually have 8 bands participating, but there's a tie for 8th place, which means one of these songs is going to go to the open jam. We'll explain more about that later. So let's talk about the songs. Tied for 8th place with 9 votes apiece are
Rio by Duran Duran and Born in the USA by Bruce Springsteen.
All right, USA, technically an international country.
Sure,
It
it
is
is
part
a
of
place.
it is part of the world.
It is a place.
That is
still.
right. All right, we also had a 2-way tie for 6th place, each with 12 votes. We have
California Dreamin' by the Mamas and Papas and Back in the USSR. Not to be confused with Born in the USA.
right.
By the
Although
Beatles.
Politically, some would argue there's some crossover.
Sure.
Uh,
And is it still a place, technically?
no, that's true. Yeah. Well,
Moving on.
wasn't stipulated. All right. In 5th place with 14 votes, this is an interesting one.
Blame Canada from the South Park movie.
Yeah, this should be a fun one for whoever gets that. We also had a 2-way tie for 3rd place.
So many ties.
It's a lot of ties. Yeah, a lot of parity. Each with 15 votes, we had
Istanbul, Not Constantinople
Nope.
by They Might Be Giants, and I Love LA by Randy Newman.
also a place in the world.
Also.
Yeah, there tends to be geocentricity,
Yeah.
but this is a good spread so
Yeah.
far. And now we get up to the top 2. All right, number 2 with 16 votes
One Night in Bangkok by Murray Head.
from the musical Chess.
Yes.
That's a fun one. That's going to be great. And we had a landslide number 1 winner. This is a very popular song. I think we probably could have seen this coming.
Yes.
But with 26 votes, the number 1 most voted on song is...
Africa by Toto.
All right. I sense the rains down in it. How does the wave go? I don't know. Well,
Yeah.
if my band ends up getting it, we'll have to learn those songs.
That's right.
All right. So those are the nominees. Now the question is, who is going to play them? So we have 8 participating bands this year. We also have an open jam. So we're going to go down the list and explain who the bands are, and that'll give you some idea of how interesting it will be when they attempt this song. So, kicking things off at noon, and y'all should get here at noon and really support every band. Don't just be that guy who shows up at 8 p.m. and like already half in the bag. At noon, making their first Burbstock appearance is Pinstock. So Pinstock is indie punk rap. We actually saw them perform a couple weeks ago at the other door.
They were
They're
great.
really good.
Yeah.
So this is their first time playing Burbstock, and we're like, yo, you're gonna have to play this international song somehow or another. So we have this
But they're
handy
excited.
dandy-
They're ready to do
They're very
it.
excited. You
Yeah.
can see it's a little bit upside down. It's a Clippers hat, but the organization's finally right side up because we got Kawhi. Hey, what's up? But inside here are all of the names of the songs. So let's find out who Pinstock
Pinstock,
is going to
you
play.
are going to be playing Blame Canada from the South Park movie.
That is going to be very interesting to see how they pull that off, but that's part of the fun of the challenge. Okay, so at 1 o'clock, you may have caught his mini set last year. He's now playing a full-on set of acoustic jam rock covers. Formerly of GSN, now of CBS's Big Brother, he is Tom Ruff, and he will be playing what song?
Well, he will be playing California Dreamin' by the Mamas and Papas.
Okay, that'll be a fun one. All right, so I look forward to your 12-minute acoustic jam of that song. All right, 2 p.m., this is going to be a fun one.
Oh, yeah.
The guitarist from my band plays in like 5 tribute bands, and he's like, I would really love it if this band could come and play, and I don't know that we could turn this down. It's called Livin' La Vida Ricky. It is a Ricky Martin tribute band. She's already getting the
I'm
groove
ready.
on there. I feel like we should like overdub some like Ricky Martin for this. So all they do is Ricky Martin songs, with the exception of what they're
gonna do
about to
at
get stuck with.
Burbstock,
Yeah.
and it's going to be back in the USSR.
Which I'd love to see performed in
course.
Spanish.
Sure.
That would be amazing. And maybe cross over into Russian, but whatever. You can do whatever you want with that song. Back in the USSR, as performed by a Ricky Martin tribute band.
Absolutely. Why
Magic
not?
of Burbstock. Sure.
Yep.
All right, 3 p.m. So anybody who's been to Burbstock over the years, you know DJ C-Lab, aka DJ Cristoforo, has been the guy spinning the tunes in between sets. He also has his own band. It is a two-piece cinematic electronica band. I believe they just released their latest album. They have performed at Burbstock once before. They're back. They do cinematic electronica, which they're going to try to perform this song, presumably in that style. Imagine a trippy electronic like soundscape of.
I mean, one night in Bangkok. Why not? Right?
I'm trying to imagine how that would even go. I don't have to.
We'll find out.
We'll hear it. Okay. At 4 p.m., these guys are a mainstay. They have played probably 4 or 5 times over the 18 years of Burbstock. My good friend Sunvo Helena in Mother Jones. They are an Americana band. They do a bunch of covers. Super fun. Great outdoor band. What song are they going to have to play?
They are going to have to play I Love LA.
That is so off-brand for them, but that is great because I want to hear how they do it.
It's going to be rad.
It's going to be rad. All right, 5 p.m. is a band called Funkyard that my band, The Remotes, had the privilege of sharing a bill with at Molly Malone's. They were really extraordinary jazz, funk, fusion musicians.
Yeah,
it's
great.
mostly instrumental, super tight, session-level guys. We're really lucky to have them play. It was their first time playing Burbstock, and they're going to get rudely awakened by the challenge of performing this song.
Africa.
Toto's Africa.
By Toto.
Amazing. That actually is great. I could totally see them nailing that. Okay, then we get to the 6 p.m. open jam. So whatever song gets chosen for this slot, I am throwing this out to any musicians who are interested. If you're like, oh my God, this is rad, I totally can't wait to play on this song, hit me up. Let's find out. We'll put a group together. We'll make this happen. The open jam, all-star musicians will perform...
Istanbul, not Constantinople.
Oh my gosh, I can already, I know already who's gonna, in my mind, I can guarantee you who's gonna like hit me up for that.
I love it.
Yeah, okay. All right, we're down to our last 3 bands. We have making their dramatic return. They have not played since the last Burbstock. They are reuniting just for this. They play Sly Stone bubblegum music. They're funky, they're a little bit sexy. In fact, it's in their name. They're the Sexies.
They're pretty sexy.
What is the sexy song they're going to have to perform?
The sexy song they are going to perform is, Rio.
Ooh, that's cool. That is very intriguing. Okay, which leaves us with, so there's 2 more bands, but there's 1 more song. So we are very, very fortunate at 8 p.m. to have performing with us the voice of SpongeBob SquarePants, Tom Kenny, and his band, Tom Kenny and the High Seas. Unfortunately, we're so lucky to just get them to wedge this in. They've got so many other commitments. They're not able to do the international thing with us, which is totally cool, but you guys will love this. The Remotes have played with them. He actually sang the SpongeBob song with us. Super great. You're going to have a blast listening to them.
Yeah.
So the very last song selection, I wasn't paying attention, so I honestly haven't been tracking this. At 9 p.m., the Remotes, who do TV theme songs, are also going to have to do...
Born in the USA.
Born in the USA by Bruce Springsteen. Okay. So I'm going to immediately start getting to work on arrangements and thinking how we're going to tie that in. I'm sure there's maybe there's a Love American style mashup, or
I'm sure there's something will come out of that pretty little head of yours.
Yeah, well, thank you for calling my head pretty. All right, guys, so that's what's going on. Thank you for watching our long and self-indulgent video. This is the house that all the magic will happen in in just a few short months.
Yep, we'll see you in September.
Yeah, the bands have 7 weeks from now to start getting their songs under their belt. And please come and attend and support as many bands as possible. Hopefully your song will get played. Well, it will definitely get played. And we will acknowledge also everybody who suggested and nominated those songs. You'll get nominated from stage as well because you were a part of this performance as well. Thank you. Have a fantastic weekend.
Yep.
We'll see you at Burbstock.
Peace out.